The AFC's Legends captains, Jerome Bettis, with a pep talk for his squad for the Power Relay Challenge about to begin. 4 members of each team competing in a relay race, showcasing strength, power, and speed. It starts with a lift, and Von Miller will go first. He'll lift a 250-pound wall 7 feet overhead. Then a pull. Geno Atkins of the Cincinnati Bengals, a part of that. 2 players pulling a wall split into 2 sections, 300 pounds apiece for 10 yards. Then the push, 3 players. They'll be joined by Joe Thomas of the Cleveland Browns, pushing a wall on a sled, 700 pounds, 15 yards to Jay Ajayi, who'll run a 40-yard dash through a smash wall to complete it. We're underway. Miller cleanly with the wall in the air. And John, you tried that yesterday. They made that look easy.
That's 250 pounds. This is what I want to see. Here's the pulling. Von Miller, Geno Atkins are going to be joined by Joe Thomas, a 10-time Pro Bowler of the Browns. And that's heavy. That's football right there.
700-pound sled. They have to move it 15 yards as soon as they reach those 2 markers completely. Off goes Jay Ajayi, the Miami Dolphins.
Look out!
32.7, the time for the NFC to beat. That's a styrofoam wall.
It is?
I know you wanted to run through it yesterday when you thought it was a brick wall, which was a very impressive display of courage on your part.
It all starts with the lift, and Von Miller thrusts that weight 7 feet above his head, and it all finished with the 40-yard dash and the crash by Ajayi, who also exploded onto the scene this year.
Ooh, good one. You have to wonder if losing the hat might have cost him precious fractions of a second that could be a factor going forward. Perhaps Charles Woodson was a factor.
Oh, he can't get it. He can't get it. He can't get it. Come on. Get this money. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Boy, that's a slow pace. Hey, that's a slow pace. Oh, his shoes slippered. His shoes slippered. His shoes slippered. Stay low in there. His shoes slippered. Stay low. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that thing getting heavy. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy.
So that was Woodson talking trash. Now here he is pumping up his own team.
Easy money. We spotted him 1 point on the first event. You know, that's all bad. We spotted him. But from here on out, it's all NFC, baby. Let's roll. Let's ride. Let's get one for the home team, baby. NFC on 3, 1, 2, 3. NFC.
And here's the NFC squad in the power relay. Thomas Davis of the Carolina Panthers will lift the 250-pound wall to get them started. Then he'll join Gerald McCoy, 5 times a Pro Bowler for the Tampa Bay Bucks, in the pull. Jason Kelsey will be a member of the trio taking part in the push of the 700-pound sled, and then it ends with the smash run. Ezekiel Elliott, the leading rusher in the NFL this year as a rookie for the Dallas Cowboys. They're trying to collectively beat that time of 32.7. Davis needs to get it up to 7 feet and locked, and here they go now on to the pull.
And the NFC needs this point to tie the match. Already down 1. McCoy, Davis pulling, and they're waiting on Jason Kelsey of the Philadelphia Eagles. They got to move it. They got to pick up speed. Ezekiel Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys in waiting.
Not even moving the sled right now. And they're, I think, claiming there's a problem with the track. We have our first major controversy ever at the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown. They're saying it wasn't a product of them not being able to move the sled. It is apparently stuck.
And Dean Blandino's here, the head of officiating. Maybe he can solve this.
The AFC guys want to prove it can move. Jay Ajayi saying, it's over, we win, you guys stopped. But this is going to be an issue for Dean Blandino, the head of officiating for the NFL, the lead official. Falon Kindred, Mike Moten here from Conference USA, and Kevin Stein of the Sun Belt. Veteran officials with a big problem to solve here.
Perhaps Gerald McCoy pulled that crate off the track. I think that might be the ruling. McCoy just too strong. Let's take a look at this replay. Thomas Davis on your left, Kelsey's in the middle, Gerald McCoy on the right. Is it a failure because of their poor footwear, or is it a mechanical breakdown? What happened? Let's go down to Lisa Salters with Dean Blandino.
Dean, what happened?
Well, we reviewed
After
the tape.
further review.
Yeah, after further review, and apparently there was an obstruction on the track, and that's what led to the NFC not being able to push the object.
So there was actually something wrong with the equipment.
Something wrong with the equipment.
And we're going to now?
We're going to redo. We're basically going to have a do-over.
All right, thank you, Dean. Gino, now that you heard that there was something wrong with the equipment, there's going to be a do-over. What do you think?
I think that's messed up and wrong. I didn't see anything obstructing the object on the sled.
There was a glove underneath it.
That is a lie. That is a complete lie.
All right, carry on, gentlemen. Carry on.
So it'll be interesting to see if they take advantage of the second opportunity here, Coach, or if they're a little fatigued.
They got to take advantage. They got to beat 32.7. They're already down 1-0. When you get a second chance, you better take advantage of it. Here's McCoy, Thomas Davis with Jason Kelsey of the Philadelphia Eagles waiting.
Much better this time, but this is where they had the problem. I think if it gets stuck this time, there will not be another mulligan. Much better performance this time. Ezekiel Elliott ready to go.
He's got to hit it.
And with time to spare, and his teammates taking part in running through the smash wall. There could be controversy. Too many men on the field. A possibility against the NFC, but I think we've run out of controversies for this portion of the competition.
Ray Lewis, the captain of the AFC, very unhappy, as is Geno Atkins, and I don't blame him. I still think Gerald McCoy pulled that off the track.
And that should have been it, but I think in the spirit of sportsmanship and goodwill, the officials decided to give them another chance. Everybody gets a trophy.